Hey guys, Alina with iFoodReal.com here. So last video I asked you to vote for next video, so here we come. Today I'm sharing 20 fridge, freezer and pantry items I always have on hand for Instant Pot cooking. Makes healthy, easy and tasty and delicious meals. And what I want you to do at the end, if you have some items that you don't know what to cook with, leave them in the comments below and I can come back to you with a meal idea. Easy peasy, we can do this. So let's do it. Oh yes, and wait. And at the end, I will also share 25 recipes that you can make with 20 items. Like, this is amazing. Ukrainian in me unleashed. Let's do it. Hi guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. Okay, so I do understand we're all going through some turbulent times. I don't want to say the name in order not to be banned by this channel, but don't be afraid. Honestly, this is how we lived in Ukraine with very basic staples, and we cooked the same ingredients all over again using in different dishes. So you can be at home, use what you have. And actually, this is a great time to spend with your children for now. Ask me in April, I might think different. But also involve them in cooking and teach them to cook. That's what we are practicing. So let's start with eggs. Eggs last in the fridge forever. This is your basic staple. You can cook them on high pressure for 5 minutes, natural release for 5 minutes, and then in cold water for 5 minutes. They peel off easy, like never before. That's your breakfast or salad item. Then let's go over oatmeal, and you can cook any oatmeal in Instant Pot. So I buy this huge bag of organic quick cooking steel cut oats at Costco, just because steel cut oats offer more nutrition, and this will take 12 minutes on high pressure in Instant Pot. You can put them the night before and have breakfast in the morning, topped with yogurt, frozen fruit or fresh fruit, and you're good to go. So we always have this on hand. Then let's go over the grains. These are the staples. Let me present you brown rice. It's more nutritious than white rice. 22 minutes on high pressure with natural release. Have recipe for that. It comes out separate and really good and fluffy. This is long grain brown rice. I also have basmati brown rice, and I do like how it's more separated and less mushy than long grain one. Quinoa. Quinoa is actually a seed, so it is gluten-free. Actually, everything here is gluten-free. No, except the oats. So quinoa cooks like a charm for 1 minute, and then you let it come down on its own. Again, have recipe below in description, and it's delicious. We love quinoa, and then you can prep it for a week, use it in salads, eat it as a side dish. We mostly eat it as a side dish with chicken, with whatever you want. Then, my friends, is pasta. I buy different shape pastas. They're mostly whole grain. Sometimes I buy white one for a treat. But I don't have spaghetti right now. I'm showing you really what I have on hand. I didn't go out shopping specifically for this video because I really want to show you how real life is. So this is whole wheat fusilli. Even if you have recipe like Instant Pot spaghetti, I can make Instant Pot spaghetti today with fusilli. It doesn't really matter as long as pasta separates. So pasta, always, kids love pasta. Then we have beans and legumes. Green lentils are my favorite. And I was never a huge lentil lover, but they're so good for you. And lentil soup is honestly like borscht for us. And there is Instant Pot lentil soup that you can make today, and I will go through combinations from here. After we go through ingredients, you will see how easy it is. So green lentils, red lentils, you can do as well. You can use them. Here I have. But they do fall apart more because see how they're smaller than green lentils. Ta-da. Now peas, that's part of the legumes and beans. Split pea soup, easy peasy, always on hand. I can live on lockdown for 3 weeks with all of this, I swear. Beans, dried beans. And note, I do have dried beans. Cooking beans from dried without soaking is my second favorite Instant Pot feature. These are white beans, black beans, amazing black bean soup or salads, kidney beans, and I left them out of the jar to show you. So I buy these and then transfer to a jar. I prefer to buy organic. They don't cost a lot. So cooking your own beans saves a ton of sodium. You don't need BPA, and it saves you a ton of money. And I also have black-eyed peas. I love salads or Texas caviar. Chickpeas, because there is nothing as good as freshly cooked chickpeas. They're honestly comparable to the most delicious chicken breast with sauce. And of course, you can buy organic canned beans, like my husband went and I sent him shopping. This is good, like, emergency for me. They're good as well, you just pay more. Let's talk about meat. And all I have for you today to show, so you will have to use your imagination, is one frozen chicken, because I think we have 5 or 6 frozen chickens. They are the cheapest for organic chicken, and that's what our Costco had last week, running low. So, but anyways, you can take whole chicken, and if it's fresh, there's a recipe for Instant Pot whole chicken. You can cook it from frozen in Instant Pot. So anytime you can have roasted chicken at home, even from frozen, have recipe for that too with a video. Like, it's so easy. Usually always have. So another item is chicken breasts. Separately, I buy them, cook them a lot. They're super convenient for Instant Pot. I have frozen chicken breast recipe and regular chicken breast. And also we like to buy parts like drumsticks mostly, and thighs. Yeah, they're harder to find, but drumsticks, you can throw in a tray of drumsticks with simple spices in Instant Pot and ready in like 15 minutes. Fall of the bone chicken. Also, you will have to use your imagination. Ground turkey is always in my freezer. So because last week we did a video how to prep 4 recipes with ground turkey, so I used all my Costco supply, and now Costco doesn't have ground turkey, but it's okay. We have 5 chickens. So I made tacos, like, for example, I'm gonna link to that video below as well, but ground turkey is a staple for us. You can use it in so many recipes. So imagine this is ground turkey for today. Now, canned stuff. I always have this on hand, by the Costco size flat. Okay, I don't work for Costco, I promise. Tomato products. So, diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, and tomato paste. You can do so much with these. They're low sodium, organic. You can do chilies, soups, meatballs, sauce, Instant Pot spaghetti. Like, there's so many options. I'll show you. So always this on hand. Vegetables. Vegetables are a little bit trickier in Instant Pot. Many of them get mushy. So I would say my staples for vegetables are potatoes. And these baby potatoes, often they're sold organic, pre-washed, so easy, 10 minutes. I literally take the steamer basket, you dump the bag of potatoes or whatever you need with a cup of water, 10 minutes high pressure natural release, and you have potatoes, chicken and potatoes. Onions are add amazing flavor and sweetness to dishes. Always have onions, I'm Ukrainian. And garlic, obviously. And another vegetable that's really handy is frozen corn. We are running low. Frozen corn, organic, cheap. You can add it to all Mexican dishes, quinoa, ground turkey bowls, can add there. It doesn't get overcooked, doesn't get mushy. Frozen corn is amazing for Instant Pot cooking. As you can see, like, Instant Pot is mostly for providing main dish, and then I always make green smoothie or a salad on the side to provide vegetables to my family. All right, now spices and things. So you are wondering, I know everyone is a fan of the broth or stock in recipes, and here's what I use. I use organic bouillon cubes, because I never run out of stock and nothing goes bad. And honestly, it's way less recycling, so it's easier on our environment. You just add the cube and water to substitute for the stock, and I like to break it up so then it dilutes better. And I usually have chicken one running low. That's okay. Cornstarch is amazing for making sickening slurry. So cornstarch often many dishes like Instant Pot barbecue chicken. You can make it today with these ingredients. Barbecue chicken. You add at the end after Instant Pot finished cooking, or chicken Alfredo, like to thicken the sauce, and this would be cornstarch and water. Always on hand. And last but not least, I want to show you the mostly used dried herbs and spices I have, and that's pretty much it. I would say my mostly used dried herb is dried oregano. Goes well with Italian dishes. So does basil, but not as much. I would say oregano I use more. Then we have garlic. It does add flavor, and I do find that often in Instant Pot garlic, the fresh one, takes work to add, and then it doesn't give as much flavor because it kind of like boils there. So it does add, but not as much. So I'm like, this is my lazy way. Onion. Dried onion is awesome as well. Like taco soup, I'm too lazy to chop garlic or onion. These guys. Taco soup is like the pantry recipe. Taco seasoning and chili powder for all my Mexican dishes. So easy. Everything is low sodium and it's healthy. And bay leaves, they go well in soups and stews. So these are 20 ingredients, believe it or not. And look how much food this is. So now let's kind of like toss them around and I quickly show you what makes what recipe. Like you will be mind blown. And the good thing is, keep in mind you can substitute or skip some ingredients. It's fine. It's okay. Use what you have on hand. So let me show you how it works. It's basically like mix and match game or BOGO. All right, chili. This is your chili. And let's imagine this is turkey meat. Then pretty much this is your taco soup. And you can use any beans. You can even keep only red kidney beans. This is your taco soup. We're gonna use taco seasoning instead of chili powder. So this is your taco soup. Chicken and rice. Instant Pot spaghetti. Are you ready? I don't have spaghetti. I would use this, and imagine this is turkey. For lentil soup, all you need is this, or even this, doesn't matter. Bay leaves. Add some broth, and I think you can add diced tomatoes. That's your lentil soup. You can feed your family for days. Split pea soup, 1 second. Easy peasy. You can do the same with split pea soup. It's okay, you can add ground turkey to it, by the way. Ground turkey quinoa bowls. Quinoa, turkey, garlic, onion, and corn at the end. Instant Pot meatballs. Imaginary turkey, tomato sauce, and if you want to make it one pot meal, would be pasta at the end. You can even do that. With whole chicken and pasta and onion and salt and pepper, obviously, you can make Instant Pot chicken noodle soup. Even if you don't have carrots, if you have potatoes, add them at the end. But even if you don't have carrots or celery, that is okay. You can still make delicious meal. By the way, all of these recipes are below. We have a recipe for Instant Pot egg bites. All you literally need, eggs, some spices. If you have some fillings like spinach or some diced up vegetables, cheese is okay if you have it. And that's pretty much it. Even if they ask for milk, you can add water and you can have egg bites. Instant Pot minestrone soup. Watch this. Easy peasy. One of the most popular recipes on iFoodReal.com is Instant Pot rice and beans. Brown rice, I believe it's red kidney beans, it is. Onion, chili powder, and then I believe diced tomatoes in there. If you have fresh cilantro, lime, nice bonus, but not really mandatory. Instant Pot black bean soup, lots of black beans, broth, onion, cumin, if you have that. You can do garlic, you can really use what you have on hand. Ta-da! I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the comments below, feel free to leave me ingredients you have on hand right now that you would like to make a meal with. I would like to help you. And don't forget to subscribe right there. See you next Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. Be healthy. Bye!